Right, we've had a question from a user, a relatively new user to MC1. What's the best way to make a complex batter on site from the machine? So they've got no design, maybe they've got some material piled up, but it needs to be a certain shape. So you can't use the basic slope model. I believe that using road model is probably the best way to do it, and we'll go through each step. So what we've done here is we've marked a bit of an L shape on the ground. A bit hard to see, so I'll just point out. We've got a mark in the ground there, there, and over there. How do we create a shaped batter to that? Okay, first up, we'll go to create model and we'll go to road model. I'm going to do it from points. There's our cutting edge and the tool points in the center. So what we're going to do is we're going to tilt the bucket over and we're going to measure points where each of these marks on the ground are. So I need to move tool point to the outside edge of the bucket. I've already done this, so I can just press play. And once the bucket's where I need it to be, log new point. So there's one. Now we'll track over to the next. And we'll log another point. Over to the last one. It's not quite a right angle. Log that one. Now we're going to track back to the beginning. And the only reason we're going to do this is so you can kind of picture the cross section of that line you've created. So we're facing the beginning. I'll hit pause. Okay. So now we're back at number one. If I zoom out, there's our points, and we can just link them together. Next page. So those are the levels of those points. Now, that's not bad if they were a bit up and down, depending on how deep I press the bucket into the ground. We could align them. So we say we start at number one, finish at number three, and we can hit align, and that would just sweeten that line up if the levels were really out. Okay, next page. Now this is the cross section of that line. So picture you are looking down the string line from the pin, and anything that you build either needs to be to the left or to the right of that line. So we're looking straight down the line from number one now. So we want to put in, let's say, a batter of a width of 5 meters. And you need to know the slope, really. So whatever material you're working with, some materials could be or could cope with a steeper slope than others. But for now, we'll just say we'll have a slope of 50%. 50%, and I'm going to add that to the right because we're looking down that line and I want it to go to the right. There it is. Now at this point we could say, do you know what, I want a bit of a bench on the top as well. We'll have a 2 meter bench, so 2. So obviously the slope for a level bench will be 0. And I'm going to put that to the right. That'll do. And there it is. There is our rather complex batter. Hit finish. There it is. Ready to go. Best thing about this is we get that really neat corner to work to. Hope that helps. Bye for now.